Hello. Hi. Hello. How are you guys doing today? Are you guys all okay? Are you good? Is everything good? Um, I am good. So I hope that you are too. Today we're gonna. I'm doing so good that I can't even talk properly. Damn. Today we're just gonna be chilling and playing Muse Dash. Just chilling and playing, chilling and playing. Uh, music volume is already down. I have no idea how loud it is for you guys. Let me know if this is too loud, but yeah, today we're gonna be chilling, playing Muse Dash, lurking today while I'm out, leaving tab up. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you so much for lurking. Hope you have fun while you are out. Unless you're, like, at work. In which case, I mean, you can still have fun at work, but, you know. In that case, maybe, like, have a productive work day? I don't know. I don't know. Either way. Hope you have a great time. I have not played Muse Dash in a little bit of a while, if I'm being honest. There are some new... I'm pretty sure they added some new songs. I do want to play new songs. I want to unlock more of the hard difficulties here from the songs that I don't have unlocked. Maybe also do a couple tries on brain power. This is still not the I play until I full combo brain power on hard stream. I do want to do that as a separate stream, but then again, I'm kind of like really scared that I'm going to full combo it like too fast, I guess. And then it'll only like be an hour of gameplay, basically, of brain power gameplay, and then I move on to something else. So I'm a little, you know, scared of realizing that idea, but you know, so we're just gonna be playing regularly today. You might have also noticed that yesterday there was no history short. There was no history short yesterday. That's because of everything that's been going on this week. A little too much. Couldn't, you know, could not really bring myself to, write a script after, spending 13 hours, a whole night, outside, like a homeless person. Couldn't really bring myself to do that. I might kind of like, I don't know, I might make one, like, still, like, tomorrow or before next Friday. Just like, or maybe have two next week to kind of, you know, balance it out. Because I do kind of want to short smacks a little more, you know? Shorts are doing pretty good on my channel. All of them get, like 1k, upwards of 1k views. Pretty stable in that regard. So I kind of want to short smacks in that way. Also, I really like making shorts, but you know, so I'll have to see about that. I'm not really sure what kind of like ideas I have. Like I have so many ideas that I don't know like which one would be right for next short. So I always just kind of keep them on the backside of my brain. All of those ideas that I have. Fastest stream ever, yeah. It would be like the fastest stream ever. I'm really scared that I'll just get it like first try and be like, so what do we do now? Fuck. Like, because I can't like full perfect it. Like, I can't like perfect only it. I'm not sure. I don't think I can because I am not able to do like some of the mashy parts perfectly. I kind of just mash my keys and dodge every obstacle, you know? But I have like come pretty close to full comboing it a few times. I've had like, I think the highest that I've gotten is like 2 misses. So like max 2 misses that I've gotten. And that's how close I've gotten to full comboing it. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome everyone. Okay, well, I've been yapping a little bit here at the start. So I think we gotta kind of start playing. And since these are the unlocked songs of the week, I think they get replaced every week. I don't know. Let's start with Disco Light. Why not? We haven't unlocked its hard version yet, so why not? It's a 7. It's gonna be relatively easy. So why not? Why not? Time to lock in, guys. Time to lock in. Gotta kind of get back into the feeling since I haven't played this game in a while as well. The only bad thing right now is that I don't have much charge on my phone left. And I played this game like exclusively on full screen. Like if I put it at on a smaller screen to have chat as well, it just doesn't work for me. Like the inputs and everything, like the way my brain works with this game just kind of gets ruined if the screen is any smaller than full screen. It's even like hard for me, like on console, if I play a rhythm game on console and I switch like TVs, like the TV that I'm playing it on, it's like really hard for me to get used to playing a rhythm game on a different TV than I do usually. I mean, I don't have a TV right now, but when I still lived with my parents, that was kind of a problem with me. Go charge your phone. I can't charge it while I am also streaming. I mean, it still has some charge left. I'm just not sure if it's gonna be enough for the whole stream. Another reason why, I mean, like, skipping a short this week is not, like, ideal for me, if I'm being honest. Because I talked about it on the previous stream, which, by the way, is still privated. I meant to, like, private it, and then edit, like, a section out. It was a hand cam. I didn't show anything sus there. There was no, sussy reveal there. But I'm just like, there was like a portion with a handheld mirror. I didn't reveal my face, but I'm just like, you know what? I want to trim that part out just in case, You know, I don't think my face is in there, but just in case. It's better to be safe than sorry. But yeah. When you are like away from live streaming for a while on YouTube, YouTube kind of like gives up on you. In a way, it kind of just like stops pushing out your videos as much. It doesn't really show people your videos as much. That can kind of like can be a little hard at first when you get back into it, because it's like but so you know, like putting out a short could have technically alleviated in a way the transition period of like going out of my vacation and going back into streaming. But alas, a very bad thing happened to me, which I will never fucking let go. I still haven't I haven't received like a bill for it. I haven't received anything like that still. Hopefully I won't, because if I do, I am going to complain. I'm not the kind of girl who's just going to kind of like be, oh, okay, well it's only like 40 euros or whatever. No, 40 euros is a lot for me. Okay? I'm a person who lives on disability aid. Okay? I can't have a job, besides this. And I get like $800 each month after taxes. 40 euros is a lot for me, okay? And I don't want to ask for money from my parents because it's like, well, I did kind of fuck up by, just accidentally closing my door without my keys and stuff. So, But yeah. Rhythm games have never been my specialty. Well, I've always been really, really into rhythm games, like since I was a child. I don't even remember what was my first rhythm game, but I've always been really into Project Diva. Obviously I played Project Sekai as well, just not as much. Probably play MUSE Dash right now the most. But then again, I haven't played it in a while. That's because I just been a little busy with other stuff. I don't know. Yeah. Remember Donkey Konga on the GameCube with special bongo drums instead of a controller? Ooh, Taiko also has like special drums that you can use instead of a controller. Those are really, really cool. I've always wanted ones, but I'm really bad at that game. I'm really bad at that game, unfortunately. I really, really liked playing My when I was in Japan in the arcades. I even played it with some other guy who was like much better at it than me because I was literally there for a week, so I wasn't very much of a pro. But I think I accidentally started playing with him because I didn't know how the like duo machines worked, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And he was like, yeah, it's okay, you can play, and I was like, oh, okay. And then he chose a song because he was basically like, since he was the first to use the machine, he got to choose the song. And I had trouble keeping up with him, but still, it was fun. We didn't talk much, but it was kind of fun. It was kind of like, oh my gosh, weep connection experience or whatever. But yeah, that was fun. I really wish they had these arcades here in Finland. Pretty sure there is one arcade somewhere in like Vasa or Espoo, which is like near the capital, Helsinki. But it's still like far enough away from me to where I can't really go there, and it's pretty expensive as far as I know. So I just wish it was like as widely spread in the rest of the world. I also kind of just wish that I could just go back to Japan. I want to live in Japan. I really, really do. And it's not just because I'm like, ooh, think Japan, ooh, weeb. I don't know. I think I've talked about it a few times on stream. Let's try this one. I think I've talked about it a few times on stream, but I'm not like your kind of like illusion-filled gaijin who thinks that Japan is this perfect anime land. Obviously it isn't, and I understand it, but to me personally, as a person, the upsides kind of like are better than the downsides. Like, the upsides outweigh. Yes, outweigh. That's the word that I'm looking for. They outweigh the downsides. So I'm like, I am, you know, ready to deal with the racism and shit like that. If it means that I get to play my any day I want. I need to lock in for this one. My nails are getting kind of long. These are my natural nails. They're getting, like, so long that I can feel it while I'm playing. A little bit. Like, I have my nail dig into the key of the keyboard. That's like the one downside of having nails. It's not really being able to play rhythm games properly with them. Well, not all rhythm games, but like at least MUSE Dash. And like playing games with nails in general is a little tricky. Because like, if your nails are long enough, they'll just dig into the key on the top. Fuck, I did that one hold note. I let go of that one hold note too early, and I lost my combo, but oh well. Oh well. Never go to arcades, so I don't know if they're in America, but probably. I mean, there probably are some, but they're probably not, like, as big as the Japanese ones, or, like, as popular. Lots of places in Europe I'd like to live in. Missouri in northeast Poland is beautiful. Reminds me of South Dakota, but with forests. I know a lot of people really would like to live in Finland. I know a lot of people really like it, but I feel like... I mean, I am going to kind of sound like one of the people that are being like, well, there's so many bad things about Japan, you shouldn't want to move in here. But with Finland, but... a lot of the people who have, like, this, who think that, like, Finland is this, like, kind of, like, dreamy place with, you know, Aurora Borealis every night and gorgeous snow horizons, stuff like that. That's mostly a thing in the north, and no one really lives there. Most people live in South Finland. Most of the population is very concentrated in that capital and near capital region. There are a few, you know, bigger more northern cities, but most of them are just in central Finland. Like, I don't think, like, in North Finland there are any, like, big cities. Even, like, Lapland, it's not, like, people don't really live there, you know? I feel like not a lot of people actually live there. A lot of people just go on vacation there, so there might be, like, kind of like an influx of people during some times of the year in there, which might make it seem like there's a lot of people living in there, but there really isn't. It's for a reason, obviously, because, you know, a lot of people don't really want to actually live somewhere where it's that cold. Because even, like, I don't live, like, in the north, but I'm still, like, more northern than, like, the capital. And even here, like, it's very possible that one morning your car just will not start. It'll just be that cold that your car is just not going to work. No matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, you'll just have to walk to work or call in, you know, that you are not going to come because of your car. But then that might also have consequences, because they're gonna be like, well, you've been saying that quite often. And you're like, well, yeah, my car just doesn't work, you know, they can't really do anything about it, but, you know, that might create kind of a bad thing. Not to mention that there's not many jobs available in northern Finland in general. because there's so little people. You know, not many jobs to be had here. And also, no one really wants to fucking walk to work when it's really, like, snowing. There's fucking snow blizzard so bad that your car won't start, you know? I've been walking to school all my fucking life, okay? No matter what kind of weather, either. You know? I can talk about this very, I can speak from experience. You do not want to do that. Especially when it's, a lot of people also don't really take into account the fact that it gets really fucking dark in here. Once you hit, like, the mid or end of September, it gets really dark in here. Even right now, it's really dark in here. In the day, you don't have sun because it's cloudy, and it's overall also pretty dark. And then in the evening, the sun just goes down really quickly, and you have no sun. You get like 2 hours of sun per day, maybe, in some of these times. So, and chances are you're probably going to be at work or in school while those sunny hours are getting in. So you probably won't really even be able to enjoy it. Which is why every single person drinks D vitamin supplements here. In the autumn and winter. Sometimes in the rest of the year as well. I have a vitamin D deficiency without this, so I have to take, like, even stronger vitamin D supplements. Finland has a lot of lakes. The part of South Dakota I've been to also has lakes. Yeah, we're called the land of the lakes. My aunt lived in Chicago, and the winters there are brutal. My mom said the snot in her nose froze up walking one block. Yeah, that happens, like, a lot here. Your hair will freeze as well, and your eyelashes will freeze as well. That's, like, a fun part that I got to experience as a kid. Of, like, just going to school and having my hair freeze and my eyelashes freeze, and I felt like I was, like, Elsa or something. Sounds annoying. Damn, that cold. Yeah. Walk 12 miles to school in the snow both ways barefoot. Old people cliche about their childhood. That is true. My grandma would always tell me about how she used to ski to school. She used to actually ski to school. I did also walk, you know, both ways, a pretty long walk. Like, I think my walk from school was 3 kilometers, when I was growing up. I think my high school was a little closer, than elementary school, but it was still kind of far away. As a kid, we did use, like, these sledding thingies also to get around as kids, and old people also use them to get around in the winter. Kind of like skiing. So yeah. We haven't been playing in a while. We should play. We should play. Okay, let's do Super City Lights. We are playing all of these, like, kind of lights city pop songs for some reason all the time. Every place has some downsides and upsides. That's true. That's very much true. I know why, like I know Finland is a lot better in certain aspects than a lot of other countries, but it can be, like, a lot worse in other aspects. And I guess, like, me personally, I much rather prefer, well, we're not getting that full combo, but whatever. I much rather prefer living in a very cold environment versus living in a very hot environment. So even when I do, like, move to Japan, I want to live in Sapporo because it's north, because it's colder, because I cannot stand the heat. You'd think that, like, my mom's genes of, like, Slavic and Middle Eastern genes would give me at least some kind of heat resistance, but no, they just went, well, you can have, like, this very dark, coarse hair throughout your whole body, but, you're still gonna be, like, asking God for help at 25 degrees Celsius, so... Have fun with that! That part, I guess, came from Dad. My grandma sent me a message. I got distracted because of that. Babushika sent me a message. Those are my family names of my family members. Are very fun because we have Ushimama and Ushipapa. And then we have Babushika, so almost like Babushka or Babushka, but with Ushi instead of just Ush, as in cow, and Dedushika, so the same thing but Dedushka. And then on my dad's side, the Finnish side, we have Mummo, but like Mummo. You know, so you just kind of, like, drag out the moo in mummo to create the moo sound, like cow. And I mean, I guess ukki, which is Finnish grandpa, would be muuki. So just add an M and an additional U to that. So you go moo as well. Then the brother is brother, as in other, you know, as in cow titties. Then we also have cowsin. Yes, yes. Cowsin, as in cousin, but cow. Cowsin. Ain't I a genius? Sure I am. Sure I am. Okay, I want to do internet overdose. I have this full combo on my other account. I want to full combo this. I don't know if I'll be able to do that right now. So yeah, write it all down in case you forget the family names of the Ushi family. Okay, no. I want to at least attempt doing a full combo here, so I might have to lock in here. Okay. No talking, only locking in. Okay, no! Again. No, I want to at least attempt doing that. Want to try. Ah, no! I'm doing so badly. I haven't played this in a long time. So I can't block in. You gotta cheer me on. Actually, no, that's gonna distract me. But yes, just do it like quietly. No, okay, no, I did a weird thing there. I'm just going to be restarting this every time. I said we're not gonna be doing a brain power full combo stream, but I guess we're doing a internet overdose full combo stream. Okay. No! The fucking obstacles! Not the obstacles! Hello! Welcome, welcome. I am doing miserably and miserable. I want to full combo this, but I can't even get through the intro. Okay, no, I give up. I give up. We're not full comboing this. Maybe we can try later. Meow. No! Whatever. I already gave up. What's the point of even giving me the special effect of the character at the end there? I've been studying Python. I know nothing about programming. Okay, I know something, but like not much. I tried programming an RPG Maker game when I was a kid, so that's the extent. The animal or the code thing? The code, yeah. Studying the animal. Studying the animal. Honestly, that does sound a little cool. It does sound kind of cool. Let's see what else I've been playing here. Okay, let's do another K-Angel song. Yeah, I tried making an RPG Maker game when I was like 11. I tried really hard and I even made something, like something small, but I did make it. So, you know, I was pretty good at following like tutorials as a child. Even though the tutorials for stuff like that were like 50 minutes long. I was still like, I'm autistic, guys. I got hyper fixated on trying to make my own game. Being a dev sounds cool. It does sound cool. Honestly, one of the things that I want to do with my life, obviously I have like the VTubing, with which I can do like a lot of stuff that I want to do, which is like streaming and music and other stuff like that. Also want to like study history for, you know, at some point at least. And I can kind of like make that into something through VTubing as well, but I do want to, at some point in my life, if I am, you know, successful enough in my life, to start my own game studio and actually make games. Except I don't know how to do much when it comes to game development. I am not a programmer. I'm not a voice actor. I'm not a, you know, an artist. But I can come up with concepts, you know? I mean, I can come up with the game concepts and stuff like that, and maybe like oversee the direction of the game. I don't know. Whatever the fuck, like producers, directors, whatever those people do. I want to decide what kind of game we make and then tell people what to do. That's what I want to do. So what did you make? I don't even remember. It was just a really, like, maybe like a 5-minute long little demo of where you, like, fight monsters or whatever. Make small project trying to learn GUIs, interactive code, and other programming languages too. That sounds pretty cool. Oh, interesting. I've always wanted to write a game. Yeah, me too. Making a game does sound interesting. Yeah, I have, like, a lot of, like, ideas for games. Like, obviously, games that have something to do with my OCs, which is, I guess, is kind of, like, you know, obvious. But I also really always wanted to make a brothel management simulator. I mean, but, like, make it actually good, you know? Like, make it anime and shit, and make it good. And add, like, good gameplay to it. Like, I want to make something, like, on the level of, like, Honey Pop. You know? I feel like that would be a very fun concept. Fuck. Not to mention that I really admire 18+ games that have good gameplay. So that's something that I want to do as well. Another management... I guess I do kind of like management games in general. I would want to do a VTuber management game. I know that there is one kind of like that, but I mean something more like idol manager. Except it's not idols that you're managing, it's VTubers. But basically, like, the same game. Very, like, similar in gameplay and the mechanics and stuff like that. Like, because the VTuber management game, the newer one, the ones that's also NSFW, you don't get to, like, have, like, people audition. You don't get to, like, make your agency and have randomly generated girls audition and stuff like that and make groups. You don't really get to do that. You just have this set, how many is it? 4 or 3 girls? I don't remember. That you kind of just get to manage. But I mean more so like VTuber Corpo Manager Simulator, you know? Or VTuber Corpo CEO Simulator, where you also may act as manager and producer and whatever, because that'll be more interesting. Especially with some of the games coming out these days. Yeah, I wrote an RPG game logic prototype. Ooh, that sounds nice. I'm sure there has to be some. Okay. Hardest part about learning stuff is starting and keep learning it every day. Yeah, that is very true. I struggle with that quite a lot. there is. I've got a modded version that has production kawaii in it. Yeah. I know that there are like mods with which you can like add corpos into, but it's still uh like the mechanics of the game will still be as if you are managing an idle unit, because at the end of the day it's still like even though there are like a lot of similarities between like VTubing and being an idol and managing a VTuber group versus managing an idol group, they're still pretty different, and the the stuff that happens that can happen, and uh the stuff that you make and do does differ a lot as well. So, I would like to basically make, or at least like even if I don't make that, have just someone, please, someone get on this idea, make me an idol manager, but it's VTuber manager, or even the devs of idol manager themselves. Can you please make a VTuber version of that game? Thank you. Granted, it's a mod, but it was cool as heck. Yeah. The mods for that game are pretty cool, but it's just idol manager. Yeah, not an actual VTuber corp. Oh yeah, it's still like you're still technically like managing idols. They're just the PNGs are just replaced uh with the with the VTuber PNGs instead of having the randomly generated idols. Hello, welcome. Welcome. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. I got a really bad score on that one. I wasn't very locked in for that one, if I'm being honest, but that's okay. That's okay. We can live with that. Let's see, what should I do next? Hmm. This one's pretty fun. I really like this one. Let's go. Monster Girl idol managing game would be nice. That would also be kind of nice, but I feel like it's not a different enough concept from regular idol manager. Unless there's like certain mechanics that go into them being like gameplay mechanics, I mean, being monster girls. Yeah, I gotta lock in. You gotta lock in. I'm locked in. You told me to lock in, so I'm locked in. That's why I'm being quiet. And then it hits you with a... Wow. Yay! Oh, new best. That's pretty cool. I locked in so hard that I got a new best score. Pretty good, don't you think? My mom came over today, brought me some groceries. Except she didn't find golden curry cubes that I asked for her to get for me because I want to make curry. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just go to the store where I know they sell these and buy it there myself. So I went there, but by the time that I got there, it was already fucking closed because it's Saturday and they close really early. So I am left without curry. And I had to... I say had to. I didn't have to, but I did so. I had to. It pained my soul. But I had to take out 15 euros from my content money to buy myself some French fries and chicken tenders. Golden furry cubes? Not furry. No. Not furry cubes. Curry. Curry. Yes, not furry. Huh? Did I say that in a way that really sounded like furry? Golden furry cubes sounds like scary, not gonna lie. It's your money to spend, it's all good. I know, but like, I want to, you know, put that money back, like, towards content. Because I feel like that's smart, you know? I feel like that's smart. Usually I just only, like, use it for content purposes. The money that you guys donate. I just put it right back in there. Right back in there. Investments. Making investments, guys. But this time, 15 euros had to be sacrificed for the French fries and chicken tenders. Granted, I got a pretty large portion, so that will be enough. Genji! Is that for more French fries and chicken tenders? Thank you. Thank you so much. It's an emergency, so it's fine. Yeah, chicken tender emergency. You'll get your curry next time. Yeah, I mean, tomorrow they're also closed. But as I was saying... Thank you so much for the $30. I'll make sure to not spend that on chicken tenders, okay? Not gonna spend that on chicken tenders, okay? That is going into the content, but as I was saying, I got a pretty large portion. I didn't even like realize it would be that large. I think they just gave me extra. Because it was only like 15 euros, as I said. It was exactly 15 euros, which is kind of like not much for like a meal combo kind of thing. So I'm gonna have enough for like tomorrow. Although to me personally, like reheating takeout makes it a little more gross, but honestly, it's fine. It's fine. I'll live. Either way, I do have curry powder at home. I just think that the curry cubes taste better. So I might hold off on making the curry till Monday, when they actually, you know, open up again. I did buy some honey, and I got some Biscoff spread. I've had it when we were on vacation. They had the Biscoff spread at the breakfast at the hotel. And I had it with a waffle, and it was pretty good. So I might want to make some waffles because I have a waffle maker. I have no idea why. I have a waffle maker, so I kind of want to make some more waffles with Biscoff spread. I also want to make more matcha. I just sometimes make matcha for myself, like matcha lattes. And I was thinking, like, would matcha latte taste good if I add some Biscoff spread into it? I feel like that could taste pretty good. Just in case, yes, thank you. What kind of curry were you gonna make? Just regular chicken curry. Just regular chicken curry. Maybe make it spicy. Yeah. Sometimes you get a craving, so you gotta get it. Yeah. That happens quite a lot to me, though. For real, it does. Yeah, too dry. Uh, kind of. But also, it's at the same time, like, both dry and soggy. Hi, Shirosa. Hi. Hi. Welcome. Let me throw wrench at you, actually. Where is it? There we go. There we go. There we go. You have a wrench. Welcome to the wrench club. You're blue, like you're supposed to be. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. We are playing Muse Dash while also just chatting about chicken tenders and cravings. I recommend reheating in the oven. That's actually really smart. That's actually really smart. Wait, why didn't I think of that? Hello? Why didn't I think of that? What? That's actually really smart. I should do that. You got your matcha recipe? Yeah, I mean, my matcha recipe is pretty, like, pretty regular, I feel like. I just, basically just, you know, take the matcha, add a little bit of water, whisk it up, put it in a tall glass with ice, then put some milk on it, and then some honey. Mix it up, and it's done. It's done. The order in which I put those things is a little different. I don't know why I said it in that order, but that's usually how I make it. But you know, maybe if I add some Biscoff spread, that could be pretty nice. I wanna try that. It's Hey Mikumi. I have the wrench. Yes, you have the wrench. You're now wrenched. I wanted to wrench you during the karaoke relay. I forgot the word relay for a second there. I forgot that word. But I didn't have time because I already went like 5 minutes over time. So I was like, I don't have time to wrench all of these people. But now that you're here now, I got to wrench you. So thank you. I mean, you don't usually think of reheating stuff in the oven unless something tells you to. That's true. That's true. You've been modified, yes. Like, it's heaps better in the oven. Microwave pizza is good, but doing it in the oven, chef's kiss. I never put my pizza in the microwave. I never do that. Yeah, sad girl karaoke relay, yes. I just forgot the word relay. I was like, the karaoke thing that we do, what the fuck is that called? I'm being very ESL today. I don't know why. I'm just kind of relaxed in a way, I feel like. But yeah, I always get frozen pizza. I never put it in the microwave. For once, my microwave is not big enough for a whole pizza. And second, I feel like it would just be gross. You know? So, I usually just put it in the oven, and it's really good. And I really like to add more toppings on it, even if it's like a pretty regular thing. I'll add like some more toppings. Like I'll add some more cheese, I'll add some oregano, I might add some tomatoes because a lot of the, you know, a lot of the stuff doesn't have tomatoes. Most pizzas don't have tomatoes. And I feel like I need to put people on pizza with tomatoes. because it's really good. I've always loved pizza with tomatoes. Thank you, brave mods. For your service. I'm too locked in to do anything myself, so... This is level 9. Why did I do level 9? This has a level 7. Why am I torturing myself? I need to really lock in for this one because of that. Fuck. Fuck. Yes. Yes! No! Bye-bye. Wait, so you remake the whole thing? Basically make a new pizza? Kind of. Kind of. I don't, like, remake it. I don't, like, take anything away from it. I just add onto it. I just add, like, you know, stuff onto it. More stuff, you know? That's what I do. So I don't, like, remake the pizza. Okay, sometimes I take stuff away from it because we don't have here, like, a regular just ham pizza. Only, like, a ham and pineapple, like a Hawaiian pizza, but I don't think that pineapple belongs on pizza. So I'll just buy a pineapple pizza and take out the pineapple because I just like the ham and that pizza. I think it's the Ristorante pizza. That's the one. Mm, mm, pizza. Yeah. Ristorante pizza. They have the Pizza Hawaii. I usually just get that. I take away the pineapples and just add other stuff onto it. What kind of pizza do you like? I like my regular, when I can, like, modify my own pizza when I get pizza from some kind of place. I usually get one, I get tomatoes, obviously. Um I get bacon, and I get red onions. I really like pizza with onions. I don't know why. But yeah, those are my free go-to toppings for pizza when I take takeout pizza. Sometimes I'll switch, like, the bacon for salami or something like that, or sometimes I'll experiment and maybe add, like, some mushrooms on it as well. I also really like getting rucola as a, it's usually not, like, listed as a topping, but as a garnish or something. So I also like getting that as well. Uh oh, no way you get those. They are great. Yes, I always go for the Ristorante pizzas. They're cheap and they're good. You know, easy to make. Basically, like, your go-to college student struggle meal, because they're basically like they're like almost they're like 3.5 euros per pizza, and you can basically eat half a pizza a day, save the other half for the next day, so you get like 2 days worth of meals, not meals, but like 2 meals with 3.5 euros. Like the super thin ones, yeah, they're really good. My parents get the cheese ones and add a bunch of stuff to it. I usually just get the Hawaii one, take out the pineapples, and then add stuff to it. I usually don't add onions to my pizzas like when I make them at home, but whenever I get takeout pizza, then I get onions in the pizza. Rucola, yes, yes. Not with a K, with a C. It's like grass, basically. I don't know what to call it. Yeah. It's really good. I don't know why, but I really like it. It's really good, good tasting grass. They're like 4 or 5 euros here, maybe more. Really? Here they are €3.69. I can see here in S Kaupat. It says they're €3.69. They are more on Volt, so if you order them as delivery groceries, they're gonna be €4, but when you go into the store, they're €3.69. What do you do with the pineapple after you take them off? I just throw them away. I'm sorry. I know it's food waste, but Ristorante should just make that pizza with the same kind of ham, but with no pineapples. Okay? They should just do that. Do they have that? They do not have that. No, wait, do they? They do! We just don't have those. They do have the Ristorante Prosciutto. That's what they're called. It's the same type of ham. But instead of the pineapple slices, they just have like little, I guess that's mozzarella. We just don't have those. They don't sell those here. They should bring those here. Bring those here. Start selling them. I'm gonna be buying them every single day. Rucola, yes, yes. Oh, Rocket. My parents also buy that pizza. Pineapple eats you when you eat it. That's true. That's kind of scares me. That has always scared me a little bit. Like the sensation that you get from pineapple, you know? Ah, I got some VGen notifications. Oh my gosh. I have so many different things that I am working on right now, so I have so many commissions that I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, people messaging me. People messaging me all the time. Scary, scary. Oh god. But yeah, pineapple has always scared me. I don't really eat much pineapple, honestly, in general. Like, even in like fruit salads, like if it's in a ready-made fruit salad, I guess I'll eat it. But I will never like voluntarily get a pineapple, slice it up, and put it in my fruit salad, or really even do anything with a pineapple in general. I don't know. Better eat it before it eats you, but it eats you as you eat it, you know? So you can't speed up that process, you know? Of you eating it, because as you're gonna be eating it, it's going to be eating you, no matter what you do. That even rhymed. Pineapples freak me out. Also, pineapples are like the secret code that swingers use. I know that. I remember watching like some kind of vlog. I don't know how I got there, but I was watching like a vlog of like a couple going on a whole ass like cruise retreat that is specifically made for swingers. It's like some kind of adult only swinger retreat where they have like bang rooms, like banging rooms for banging on the ship. And the whole purpose of the cruise is to swing around and to bang as many people as possible. And I was fascinated by that whole concept. I still am, honestly. Fuck. Banging, yes. Banging as in Devil's Tango. Wait, what? I am being serious. Look it up. Look it up. Look up swingers cruise. That is a thing. I swear to God, that's a real thing. I did not come up with that. I'm not making this up. Phrasing, yes. Swinging ship, huh? Yeah, I'm being serious. It's a real thing. I wonder if they accept, like, single people who are just there to fuck a bunch of married people. Like, can you join a bunch of married people who are doing swinging, even though you're not, like, in a relationship yourself? I'm not saying that because I'm interested, by the way. I'm just wondering, okay? I feel like that cruise would also be filled with, like, some very obnoxious people. Because I don't know if you guys have met any swingers in your lives, but swingers can be very obnoxious with the fact that they are swingers. They can be very, like, we are so open-minded, and our relationship is thriving because of that, and you're like, okay, bro. Okay, I don't need to know that, you know? Make a game from that concept. That's so true! Wait. You're so right. Wait, you're so right. You could make a game from that concept. Like, it could be like a NSFW visual novel. Swingers Cruise, you know? That's another idea for my future game company. No, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. Sure, okay, wink wink. No, I swear. I swear. Just because I would, like, I don't know, get a Japanese lesbian prostitute, that doesn't mean that I'll go to a whole-ass cruise with orgies, okay? I'm not that freaky. I'm not that freaky. Damn, yes, open-minded. Yeah, open-minded. It's like that, Korean guy who's like, do you live alone? Are you, open-minded? You know? B, yes, B, Rush B. Swinger Cruise Manager. Swinger Cruise Manager would probably also be pretty interesting. You know, you have to manage, like, the cleaning. Swinger Cruise Cleaner. How about that one? You clean after all those orgies. You clean after them. This is why all of my content on my channel is age restricted. Not age restricted, but restriction mode, not safe. That's why my whole channel is like that. It's because we talk about this shit all the time. No, please, no. Sounds like it'll smell a lot. Yeah. You know that one, French perfume? Secretions Magnifique? The one that smells like common sweat and spit? I bet it'll smell like that there. Okay, I wanna restart that. Go around with a black light. Oh, that would be horrifying. The genre would be horror. It would be horror. Better not bring a platypus. Oh god. It would definitely be horror. It's like that one new, the Goblin Cleanup game, but like even scarier. I don't think that game is supposed to be scary. I haven't tried it out yet, but I don't think it's supposed to be scary. But yeah, that game, but it's scary as fuck. Especially with the black light. Well, I lost the combo around the same time, either way, so I guess it didn't matter. Wait, what now? What kind of perfume is that? I have talked about this on stream before, haven't I? It's the Secretions Magnifique by Etatli d'Orange. Hope Nagi is not watching. Probably butchered that pronunciation. Shit. Actually, when I was doing my French, the Marie Antoinette's children short, he said that my pronunciations of the names and the places was actually pretty good. So, expert French pronunciator here. But yeah, it's a perfume that's supposed to smell like bodily secretions during Devil's Tango. They have a lot of very interesting perfumes. They're also in a little bit of a controversy, have always kind of been. One of their perfumes used to be named, like, Philippinese, not even Filipino. Philippinese houseboy. Which is basically a Filipino boy... rhymes with glaive. And, a lot of people said that that was, like, really romanticizing it. They changed the name, but it was still kind of, like, a little, like, had the same vibes as I guess. And, like, the whole description that they had when they changed it was like, we want to be edgy and provocative, but I guess we have to change with the times, so I guess we'll have to change the name of this fucking perfume. Like, bro, are you shitting? What? They also have a fat electrician perfume, which a lot of people say it's fat phobic. I don't really see it. Like, the concept of that perfume is basically like gone by youth and getting fat and old and ugly or something. And then being an electrician. Like, basically, like, looking back to your ambitions that you had before and then being like, well, now I'm a fat electrician. A lot of people say that it's fat phobic because they're like, being fat isn't not bad. But I don't know. I don't really see it. I know you can get sense of Japanese office worker socks and pantsu and stuff like that, yeah. But those are not like perfumes. Those are just like fetish, basically fetish scents. They're usually used by people to zerk off. Those are like specifically like artistry perfumes. They're just like they smell like that because the perfumers are being pretentious and they're like, this does not smell of le cum and le spit and le bodily secretions because we are horny. It smells of le cum because it tells a big story on people maturing. I don't know, something like that. Sounds weird. Hello, Luna. Officially French. No, don't call me French. Please don't be edgy. Whoever made it. The names are kind of creative, but yeah, nowadays, well, yeah, you know, the names are very creative on those perfumes. They also have one that a lot of people also say that it's like romanticizing prostitution because it's something like something Puton. So basically like like a whore's perfume or something like that. They say that it's like romanticizing that lifestyle, but I don't know about that. I don't know. At the end of the day, it's just art that's supposed to like comment on certain things. I'm not sure if it's romanticizing because it's like, it's just, I know that a lot of people like will also like, a lot of the perfume enthusiasts will fucking hate me for saying this, but not like they're watching this. I really doubt that any of you are perfume enthusiasts, but anyways, at the end of the day, it's just a perfume that smells like lipstick and tobacco and shit like that, that has a description that says something about whorehouses. I don't think it's that deep. Like, I don't think it's that deep to the point that it would be romanticizing that lifestyle. I don't know. Welcome in, Becanix! Welcome in! Hello, Mia! Hello, hello. You always join in when I'm talking about sussy stuff. Huh. Well, we're not actually talking about sussy stuff. We're talking about perfume. Talking about perfume, okay? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh god. You guys always come in at these times. When I say something and it's like without context, it sounds weird. Why does that always happen? Welcome, thank you so much for your raid, Mia. Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you for linking. Everyone who was here before, go check out Mia's channel. She is amazing. I'm a fan of some perfumes. The majority taste weird when I drink them. You're not supposed to drink them, hello? Moomoos. Moomoos. I don't know who left that out when they were introducing perfumes to you, but you're not supposed to drink them. You're not supposed to do that, yeah. Even if they smell really nice and really edible, you're not supposed to do that. Even if they smell nice, that doesn't mean that they'll taste nice, okay? Trust me. I don't know from experience, but I'm pretty sure. Perfume is usually mostly alcohol-based. Can you get drunk on perfume? That's my question. Can you get drunk on perfume? Someone Google that while I'm locked in. And let me know. Because I guess technically you can, since it is like... Perfumes are not always alcohol-based, but if you want a long-lasting scent, usually it'll be alcohol-based, I feel like. Ooh, full combo. I'm pretty good at this one. I can do a better score though. I think my max score on this is 98. So, pretty good. If not drinkable, why candy smell? Because you put it on yourself, and if you smell like candy, people will think that you are like edible, and they'll think that that is hot, and they'll want you. Yes, you can, but it's not the good kind of drunk. Are you speaking from experience? Because it sounds like you are. Apparently, yes, you need to dip the red crayons in them. No. Though you'll obviously get sick. Yeah, you probably. But, like, will you get sick before. My model is going crazy because I'm scratching my nose because it's. Guys. I'm scratching my nose because it's really dry. It happens to me so much that when I go to, like, go outside when it's cold, when I go shower in the evening, when I come back, my nose will be extremely dry for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe? I don't think that's a maybe. I'm not sure about that. I feel like you are pretty sure about the effects of drinking perfume, you know? It does sound like you are. It does sound like you are. Oh god. Put perfume on it? I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work. I just always forget to put some salve on my nose because of that. But it keeps happening to me. And I feel like it's like worse when I also scream. I don't know why. Maybe talking dries my nose even more. I'm not sure if that's a thing, but I don't know. I'm trying to rationalize this somehow. Oh, my mom also got me some new stuff for my apartment. She got me 2 soap holders. And one of them has Hello Kitty. The other one has like a unbranded black kitty. She also got me a Hello Kitty garbage can. Now my garbage can be kawaii. I'm specifically gonna put it in my bathroom. So my used panty liners are gonna be kawaii. Welcome in, readers. Welcome into my channel. That's some of the shit that we talk about on here. But yeah, it's cute. My previous garbage can was just kind of boring and black. Kind of wanted to find like a cow garbage can because I have cow shower curtains, like cow pattern shower curtains, but I didn't find any. So I opted for a Hello Kitty one instead. I'm throwing a little, but that's okay. I'm enjoying myself, and that's all that matters. All of you just laughing in there. I know that you are just laughing, but to me, seeing ha 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 in lowercase in chat just makes me imagine you doing like an awkward laugh after my comment. Being like, yeah, what the fuck is she talking about? Huh? Aisha, why are you like this? Why is my streamer like this? Sorry, I can't stay. The game isn't good for my epilepsy. Oh, yeah. I totally get that. It's okay. Thank you for stopping by, though. Thank you. But I get that. We haven't done any Miku songs today, have we? I don't think we have. Let's do some. I have the same amount of... I have bigger accuracy on Master, but I don't have it full comboed. That's interesting. That's an interesting phenomenon. Have... Exist? You said have a goodbye, Kex? I read it as have a goodbye kiss. I was like, damn! Moomoos getting freaky with each other. I was like, guys, get a room or something. My nose is really itchy right now, but I can't scratch it because I'm playing. It's making me less locked in. Ugh. Okay, no, fuck it. I'll just restart. Ugh. Awkward laugh is when it's less than 3. Uppercase haha sounds sarcastic. Does it? I don't know. When I do it, the more ha I have, the louder I laugh. Ah, a room. We got a cruise ship. Oh no. Oh no. To the people who just got here, we were talking about swingers cruise retreats earlier in the stream. If you don't know what that is, Google it. It's when a bunch of swingers get on a boat, on a cruise, on a whole ass cruise, and have a cruise vacation where they just bang each other. And we came to that because we were talking about pineapple pizza. And I was like, oh, by the way, did you know that pineapples are like a secret code for swingers? And then I was like, oh, did you know, by the way, they do that shit? Is it NSFW? Yeah. They bang. Like, and they'll have big orgies. They'll have like whole rooms dedicated to orgies. Wow. Very NSFW, very. Yeah. They're so crowded, how did they do it? I'm gonna be honest, there is like, way more swingers out there than you would think there are. Like, there's way more than you would think. Like, chances are, there is a dedicated swinger community, even if you're in your, like, small town. Because honestly, those people are very dedicated, and I don't know why, but it's like very, like, pretty spread around like 30 to 40-year-old couples. Like, it's popular among millennials. That's what I realized just now. It's pretty popular among millennials. If there's a goal, there's a way. Yeah. So, you know, they would be crowded because of that. And, you know, since, like, everyone else on the cruise are also swingers, I guess even those who are, like, closeted swingers, they're still, like, okay because they're like, oh, well, everyone else is like that as well there, so they'll, like, understand us and stuff like that. So I'm like, you know, if it works for you, it works for you. But I feel like, the amount of swingers there are out there is kind of disproportionate to the actual amount of people who are actually, you know, okay with being polygamous. Or polyamorous. Or whatever. Because I feel like, in my personal opinion, polyamory is something that can work, but I think it's something that doesn't work for most of people, just because how we are as a species. You know, obviously, we are long past the days of the monkey. But our species is still the kind of species where we just get one partner, one mate, so to speak, and just have them. And I feel like there's only so much you can do to kind of escape that. So I feel like, while I do think that there are people who can kind of do not have that in them, I feel like most human beings are not made for polyamory. Especially, like, if it's just, maybe, like, if it's just fucking, you know? Maybe it's a little more understandable. But because of, like, because we are one of the few species that actually receive some kind of physical pleasure from doing the deed, there are obviously a lot of feelings tied with the deed. You know? There's a lot of feelings tied with that, which, no matter how much you want to separate those two things, sometimes, you know, a lot of the times, there still will be some kind of, like, correlation in, you know, your feelings for that person versus just your lust for that person. So I feel like it'll still be complicated. Not to mention, for a lot of couples, it's like, swinging is basically like, for a lot of couples, they're just like, the guy can be with anyone he wants, and then the girl can only just be like with other girls because the guy finds it hot. And I feel like that's very unfair. It's like, if you're gonna be open or swingers or whatever, just be open on both sides 100%. I've read so many of those, like, Reddit stories, or, well, mostly listened on TikTok, but, you know, where, like, the guy wants to open up the marriage, and then he doesn't get any. He doesn't get any. But the girl does, and he gets jealous, and he goes, actually, I want to close the marriage, or whatever. It's really funny. Where do I apply? JK. Unless, I don't judge. Humans do be weird, yeah, that's true, yeah, it's gotta be fair, yeah. Like, it's gotta be fair. I feel like if you are not gonna be fair about it, it's 1000% is not going to work. Hello, Sarah! Oh my gosh, we got a double rate today. Hey, yo, welcome in! Welcome in, we're playing MUSE Dash. Thank you so much for the raid. We keep talking about sussy stuff. Guys, I swear I'm not always like this. Even though turning on restricted mode on YouTube might tell you otherwise, but I swear I'm not always like this. Another sussy topic, another raider, yeah. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I guess I gotta have one raid per sussy topic. We didn't really even change the topic all that much. I mean, kind of, but like not too much. And yes, go check out Sarah if you haven't before. I decided to restart this song because I kind of fucked up. But it's fine. Yes, go check her out if you've been here before. Sarah is amazing. A very familiar person on my channel. Hope you guys had fun on your stream. I'm locking in. I really like this song. It's also pretty fun to play. At least on 7 difficulty. The 10 difficulty is a little hard for me. I can barely S rank it, but okay, I should shut up. I'm getting off rhythm. I don't want to shut up. My nose is so itchy. Why does this keep happening to me? Eh. Ow. Ow. Have you S-ranked any 10s? I mean, yeah, this one is... I have it S-ranked. This is a 10. And I have it S-ranked. Look. But just barely. So I can S-rank 10 difficulty ones. Just barely, though. Despite the nose condition, you're slaying these songs today. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I guess I am kind of like getting back into the feel. Getting back into the feel, so I'm, you know, doing better. When I don't yap too much. Because I keep wanting to yap, but because I yap, because of that, I, you know, start playing worse. But I feel like, I'm like, I've been quiet for way too long. I need to talk. I need to talk more. The streamer in my brain. The little streamer that's sitting in my brain and controlling me is going nuts from the lack of conversation being made. You got the skills? Thank you. I'm not that good, though. Not that good. The max full combo I can usually get is 9. But I mean, I can technically, like, if I try hard enough, I can full combo 10s. Like, I'm pretty close to full comboing brain power, you know? So I can if I try hard. Let me speak, let me speak. Yes, I also have a SS on brain power. Yes, yes. Or silver S. I just call it SS because technically it is SS. Silver and S and S. in S. Wait, did I say silver in S? S in silver. This is a really hard S rank. 10. Because of the button mashing. Also, I have a wrong character. Hello? Ow. That's crazy. I like yapping, so it's good for me. Yeah, I love yapping too, but you know, sometimes you gotta lock in. Sometimes you gotta lock in and not yap. My nose. Ugh. My nose also might be dry because of the 13-hour thing. You know? That probably made it pretty dry. I mean, that was 2 days ago, but still. I'm still mentally recovering from that, so surely there are probably some physical elements to it as well. I still have no idea. How is it that you leave a person outside for 13 hours? Like, I have, like, a big question about it. Like, what if I didn't have an inside area to go to, like the communal sauna that was open? Like, what if that wasn't there? Would they just leave me in the cold outside for 13 hours? If that was the case, I would definitely fucking, I don't know, like, sue them or something? Ask for compensation? Because with how cold it's getting, there's a pretty high chance of hypothermia if you're left outside for that long. Get the moisturizer on it. Yeah, I gotta put some moisturizer on my nose. I also have some aloe, like aloe vera thingy. It's like a cheap one. I think that'll work. Okay, I'll go put that on real quick. Because I can't. Okay. Now my nose is covered in aloe vera. Okay? Crazy as fuck. There should be a way for you to get iron in. Yeah. Aloe is great for you. Yes. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I think the aloe is alleviating it a little bit. I feel a little better with the aloe on me. I think that's good. But yeah. a very, very odd and bad situation. Really do not recommend. Do not recommend. Don't go outside without your keys when the wind is blasting to go scream at some little boys for playing with your doorbell. You're going to regret it. I lost so much time because of that. Not even those 13 hours, but also that whole next day of that. Like, that whole evening, that whole night, and the whole next day. Because I just had to sleep for the whole, almost for the whole day to recover. And then when I woke up in the evening, like, it was 6 p.m. when I woke up after I finally got in. I still, like, had a wicked headache because of what happened. So I lost a whole ass, like, 1.5 days worth of being able to do stuff, you know? Because it's not like I even had my phone. I didn't have anything but my headphones. And the last thing I was listening to was Cat's Eye. So for the whole night, the only thing that I could listen to was Cat's Eye. So I was just looping their top 5 songs in my earbuds. I will never look at Gnarly the same again. I wonder if there's a MUSE Dash map for any Cat's Eye songs. I don't want to look that up now. I feel like there should be. I feel like those would work pretty well. Pet pats, thank you. Like Gnarly, yeah, Gnarly. It was Gabriella, Gnarly, Debut, Touch, and Game Boy. I think there was also, I think it wasn't top 5, it might have been top 10. Because I also was hearing Mean Girls and My Way and MIA. Might have been top 10. I don't know what the last two were, but you know, those songs over and over and over for 13 hours. 13 hours. First time I ever heard that song. It's a banger, but what the fuck are the lyrics? Wait, you've never heard of Gnarly? You've never heard of Gnarly? Are you serious? Are you on TikTok? Because that song has been all over TikTok. Everyone has been doing the dance of the song. Even I know how to do it. I'm not a dancer at all. It's really nice. You could describe everything with one single word. You know? Like, boba tea, gnarly. Tesla, gnarly. Fried chicken, gnarly. Party in the Hollywood Hills. This song, gnarly. Oh my god, the new gnarly, gnarly. Oh my god, is this real? Oh, we're in session tonight. Gang, gang. Oh, we're going out tonight. Gang, gang. My god, this song is so lit. Congratulations. Now we'd be like, gang. Gang, 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 gang. Gnarly. Gnarly. Everything's gnarly. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 gnarly. Everything's gnarly. Holly, Holly, like a bag of Tuckies. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. They did not have a Muse Dash thingy for it. Oh. Obvi, gnarly. They be trying to copy. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 gnarly. Literally, first time I heard it was tonight. Really? It's on TikTok? Yeah, I'm not on TikTok. I have an account, but I don't use it. The song is pure TikTok. It kind of is. It's like made for TikTok. First, when I first heard it, when it just came out, I watched the Dream Academy show on Netflix. And I've been kind of like following what Cat's Eye was doing. Like, not too much, but I was like, that's kind of interesting. First global girl group that's actually like doing sort of well. I was like, pretty interesting. So I was kind of like following what they were up to. When I first heard that song, I was like, oh my gosh, they are so done. What the fuck is this? This is really bad. But then it grew on me a lot. So I don't know. The conversation is so gnarly. Should we do a impromptu gnarly karaoke? I get it on TikTok all the time. Like just a TikTok where it's like, quick, sing the song with us. I'm like, okay. This stream is going to get copyright striked either way because I'm playing without streamer mode on. So who cares? Who cares? We're doing impromptu gnarly karaoke. I still have my sad girl setup. Well, okay, let's use this. Please sing it, okay? They could describe everything with one single word. You know? Like, boba tea, gnarly. Tesla, gnarly. Fried chicken, gnarly. Party in Hollywood Hills. This song, gnarly. Oh my god, the new beat. Oh my god, is this real? Oh, we're going... Fuck, no. Restart. I fucked up the lyrics. Restart. Destroy my brain. Okay, I'm gonna do that. They could describe everything with one single word. You know, like boba tea, gnarly. Tesla, gnarly. Fried chicken, gnarly. Party in the Hollywood Hills. This song, gnarly. Oh my god, that new beat. Oh my god, is this real? Oh, we're in the session tonight, gang gang. Oh, we're going out tonight, gang gang. Oh my god, this song is so lit. Congratulations. Now we'd be like, gang. Gang, 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 gang. Gnarly. Gnarly. Everything's gnarly. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 gnarly. Everything's gnarly. Hottie hottie, like a bag of tuckies. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Uppy, they be trying to copy. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 gnarly. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 na. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Gnarly. Making beats for a boring dumb bitch. Fucking gnarly. Don't talk to me. You're gnarly. I'm not. Jealous of my mansion? Yeah, the view is fucking gnarly. Gnarly. Everything's gnarly. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 gnarly. Everything's gnarly. Hottie hottie, like a bag of tuckies. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Uppy, they be trying to copy. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 na. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 na. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Everything's gnarly. There you go. That was your impromptu gnarly karaoke. That was so gnarly, guys. That was so freaking gnarly. Hope I destroyed your brain with that one. That was my intention, indeed. That was my intention. Oh god. I'm so bad at these songs where you have to kind of like scream the lyrics. I don't know. I'm so awkward with them. Makes me feel very awkward. Fully gnarly. Yes, very, very gnarly indeed. We're gonna go for a freedom dive next up. Diving into the gnarly. Melted with gang gang. Gang. Gang, 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 gang. I really like the Lara part. The Lara solo of the song. The making beats for a boring dumb bitch. Fucking gnarly. Don't talk to me. I love that one. I love that part. I love Lara in general. She's probably my bias. Or whatever, however the fuck you pronounce that. I'm not a K-pop stan, usually. But Lara, she's a... what a woman. Like, look at her. Like, do you believe that that woman is younger than me? Like, she is younger than me. Like, look at her. She's younger than me. She was born in November 2005. Like, are you serious? But she's just so gorgeous. I love her. I also really like Megan. I think she's really funny. Now, some people say that she's cringy, but I think she's funny as fuck. You're just a gay boy. I ain't trying to play, boy. I ain't thinking about you. Thinking about you. Because of that, that's the only thing I can hear from that song. I cannot hear Game Boy. I can only hear gay boy. Oh, damn. Put my microphone where my phone stand is. Am I stupid? Now I can't see chat. Until I actually finish the song. I would honestly love to do like a Cat's Eye cover with a bunch of VTubers. I've been wanting to do like a group cover for a while now. The only problem with that is that group covers are usually very expensive. And usually the one who like organizes the cover and has it posted on their channel is the one that's paying for it. It's usually like, you know, if a cover just by one person, depending on what you want done, but usually when you do a group cover, you also do like an MV for it. So with an MV, like the art, the mixing, and the editing for one person for a MV cover would be like, I guess, plus minus 100 if you're being, you know, like, not too generous, I guess. If you're not, like, getting super popular, massive artists to work on your, you know, art and MV. You know, you can probably get it for, like, around 100. But then, you know, that amount doubles, or not doubles, but, like, you get plus 100% of that amount per one person, each person added to the cover. So like a 6-person cover with like Cat's Eye, since they have 6 members, would be around $600. Which is not something that feel like a lot of people have, so, you know. But, you know, maybe one day. Maybe one day. If there was any left in my head. Oh damn, she's younger than 12? No, she's not younger than 12. She's gonna be 20 in a month, I guess. She's 19. She's gonna be 20 in a month. There is only one underage person in Cat's Eye, which is Yoon Chae, who's the Korean one. She's a token Korean in the Korean style global girl group. She's 17. She's the maknae. She did the meme of the maknae. It's first. I don't know if you guys saw that. Because there was before that, you know, or well, still is, but you know, before that there was the meme where some K-pop stan was like telling about how like, oh, this member shouldn't have eaten first on this thing because he is or she is the maknae, so she's youngest, so she can't eat first, you know? And I think because of that, when they were also doing some kind of interview and they were like trying some food or something, she was the first one to do that, and she went, maknae eats first, and that became a meme. She's really cute. That would be cool. I heard someone singing it during karaoke. But you are like 12, I thought. I'm not 12! Oh my gosh, what? I'm not 12, please. The other way around. You know, switch the numbers around. 21. I do forget that I am 21, and I do kind of wish that I was 12, but you know, alas, I cannot be 12 forever. Also, it would be very weird if I'd be a VTuber streaming at 12 years old. They follow that rule. I don't think they actually do. It's more, I think it's a more outdated kind of thing. You maybe only like do that when you are like with actually like older people, like parents, grandparents. Then you might like, they might follow that rule and be like, okay, well, my parents and my grandparents should, you know, start eating first, and then I will start eating. But when you're with people who are like relatively close in age to you, in like their 20s, or even like, you know, teenagers, I don't think anyone does follow that, because like, who fucking cares, you know? I think it's just like, you know, Korea boos being like, actually. Explaining the culture to the people whose culture they are explaining them to. Yes. Would that be called white-splaining? Is that a thing? Like when a white person explains the person's culture to them? Would that be called white-splaining? Sounds a little funny, I'm not gonna lie. But I guess that would make sense. It does sound like something that already exists, you know? Sounds like something someone would say on Twitter. You should stop with your white-splaining. It's really xenophobic of you. There's nothing funny about that. I don't know why I'm laughing. It made me less locked in because of that. Wow, no, fuck, I forgot. 10 plus 9 equals 21, so that means you're 12. No! What? Try to create drama out of nothing. Yeah, probably. Oh, please don't make that a thing. Yeah. That does sound like it is already a thing. That does sound like I've heard that, you know, on Twitter. Like, I've heard someone say that exact sentence on Twitter. I feel like. Okay, we haven't been playing any of the downloaded songs that I have here. So maybe let's do that. Let's do Identity Meltdown. speaking of Twitter, I've been seeing the... Fuck, what? Gushing over magical girls on Twitter lately, like a lot. I've been wondering, is there like a new season, or did one get announced or something? Because I've been seeing it a lot on Twitter these past few days. I actually read the manga, but I never finished the anime itself. I just read the manga. I was actually, when I was in Japan, the anime was coming out when I was in Japan. So, the Rashinban, I think it was the Rashinban, I don't really remember. I think it was. The store, they had like a Gushing Over Magical Girls campaign going on. And they had like a little, I guess, like mini museum or like an exhibition where they had like the cosplays of the characters, and then they had different like blind box thingies. I got a chibi stand of magenta girl. Yeah. From that one. On my OP, yes. I love it. I love it. Heard this anime song. Yeah, it's the anime where the guy gets turned into a teenage girl. Where the grown-ass dude gets turned into a teenage girl and has to live through the struggles of teenage girlhood with the guidance of his sister, and goes to school as a teenage girl, gets friends, stuff like that. It's really nice. Wait, really? Haven't seen it? Really? I've been getting it loads. I don't know, maybe it's just like I got one post about it and I liked it, and then I just got a bunch of them. After that, maybe that's why? I don't know, I've been seeing it everywhere. Sounds interesting, yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna do this one. One of my cats went to the toilet. Why now, guys? I'm still streaming. Couldn't hold it in for a little longer. I'll have to smell this. Is it called something else? What? I don't know. I think I heard this once before. Different anime I'm thinking of. You're talking about gushing over magical girls. It's the Lewd magical girl show. I think when it came out, there was like quite a bunch of discourse about it. Of like, oh, it's too sexualizing and stuff like that, and oh, they're ruining the magical girl genre. But honestly, I'd rather get a magical girl ecchi show than like Madoka clone number 375. You know? Because there have been so many magical girl shows that just try to be dark and edgy like Madoka, but they fail at it so miserably. There's so many of those. I swear to God. Like the Magical Girl site, honestly, hate on me, but I really didn't like that show. It was so edgy. It was edgy for the sake of being edgy. Literally. The ending didn't make sense. And, like, why did they make the two romantic interests be secretly sisters? And I'm like, I'm not like too Puritan when it comes to like incest in anime. I don't really give a fuck. But there was literally no reason for them to do that. There was nothing... I feel like there was nothing leading up to it. There was no reason to even, like, make that a thing. Like, why are they secretly sisters? Like, what's the point? I don't know. I just didn't like it. It was so edgy. It was so, like, oh my gosh. This is a show for 13-year-old girls who want to delete themselves or whatever. I really didn't like it. It was bad in my opinion. I watched Gushing Over Magical Girls. Yeah, Gushing Over Magical Girls in my opinion is way better because honestly, at least it's interesting. And honestly, I am quite a erotic connoisseur, I guess. You know? So I can definitely appreciate the artistry in the shit that they come up with. Here from Serena's raid. Yeah, welcome. There's one where a boy turns into a girl and his sister helps him. Yeah, that's Onimai. That's Onimai. Right? Yeah. Onimai. The opening. This one. Fuck, no. Where are we going? This one. This is the one where a guy turns into a girl and his sister teaches him about being a girl. But he very explicitly becomes a teenage girl. So he can, like, start his teenage years over, I guess, because he lived through most of them by being a loner. Because that makes it better, yeah, drama, I guess. Somehow, yeah, shock value anime, definitely. It's just a shock value anime, I really didn't like it. It is, that's it. Yep, I've been questioning my sanity while watching Gushing Over Magical Girls and liking it. Me too, honestly. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so horny and trashy in the ways it is horny, but I like it? Like, it's actually kind of nice. Precure is the best magical girl show. I have not watched Precure still, but honestly, I think a lot of people should look more into idol magical girls. Like Aikatsu. Watch Aikatsu. I love Aikatsu so much. I'm such a massive fucking fan. I love Aikatsu. I cannot tell you enough how much I love Aikatsu. I love Aikatsu so much. But I feel like it is like its own little genre of like magical girls or like idols who are sort of like magical girls in like some of the elements like transformations and stuff like that, but like instead of like fighting bad guys, they you know, sing songs and dance on stage. And the costumes, the transformations, are them getting into the costumes, basically. In a magical way. Aikatsu? Yes, the second one. It's very good. I love it. I've been a fan since I was a little kid. I remember as a very small child watching it and learning the dances, and then my brother bursting into the room and then laughing at me for that. For dancing to Aikatsu. But yeah. I love Aikatsu. It's like its own little subgenre. There's like Aikatsu, and then there's also like Pripara. Yeah, which is also like a idol magical girl, I guess, card show where they have cards that have clothes on them, and they're collectible in real life, but in the show they serve as their costumes. And they also collect them in the show, but you know, in a little bit of a different way than in real life, because they are actual. They turn into actual clothes in the show. And they don't do that in real life, unfortunately. Except that they also have arcade machines that you can use the cards on. So in that way, they are also game clothes, And like when you get a specific set, you like get better scores in the game and stuff like that. Like it's a score multiplier based on how rare the cards are and if you have a set of the cards. I have quite a lot of them. Except I can't use them because there's no arcades out here, but you know. At least I have them. I know how to dance this dance, by the way. Luka Luka Night Fever. I also learned it when I was a small child. He just wanted to join in. Yeah. Yeah, I know of Prepara, yes. Daikatsu is 150 episodes. That's only the first iteration. And it's not 150 episodes, it's like 170 something. They have multiple iterations. There's the OG Katsu, aka the regular Aikatsu, just normal Aikatsu, which has 4 seasons and 178 episodes and movies. It has 3 movies, I think. There's also 2 special episodes that are with Aikatsu Stars, which is the second iteration of Aikatsu, with that is happening in a whole entirely separate world, but they do have 2 crossover episodes. I don't know why, but they do. But they do happen in technically in different worlds. They're not like the card system in their words is like different and stuff like that. But yeah. Then there's the third iteration, which is Aikatsu Friends. Yes, Aikatsu Friends. Which is also a totally separate iteration. And then we have Aikatsu on Parade, which is a crossover series. And then we have Aikatsu... What is it? Aikatsu Academy? Planet. Aikatsu Planet. Yes. Aikatsu Planet, which is the 4th iteration, which is the smallest iteration, which also has some live action sequences, which is why it probably is the smallest one and the least popular one, because no one asked for a live action Aikatsu series. Also, I don't really like the costumes in that one. I don't know. It's not my favorite. It's definitely like my least favorite out of all of them. And then the latest iteration, which is not a series, it's actually a VTuber unit. Aikatsu Academy. Aikatsu Academy. They have the 4 streamers in there. Free ones that were first to debut. Miyaru, and Parin, and then one that debuted later, Taimu. Honestly, my dream is to collab with them one day. They're obviously all JP VTubers, so you know, can't kind of really, but I love them. I love them a lot. Wait, what? I think I've seen that. Yeah, you probably have. I mean, I wouldn't say that they're like massive, but I feel like you might have seen them. I'm pretty sure mm, a Nijisanji VTuber, Nijisanji and EN VTuber has collabed with them before. So technically it is possible. It is possible to get them to collab with you even if you're an EN VTuber. So, you know, but not exactly Nijisanji size here, you know, but that would probably be my biggest dream. So yeah, that's the latest iteration. Kind of really hope that they'll make like a new iteration of Aikatsu that is actually like a proper show this time, and like proper new you know, arcades for it as well, because their latest arcade is just the planet one, and then they also use the on parade one as well, because it takes all the cards from the previous iterations before parade. So from Friends, Stars, and OG Katsu, all of them work for the on parade machine. So yeah, more motivation to learn Japanese for ya. Yes, I gotta learn Japanese so that I can collab with the girlies. Gotta learn Japanese. But yeah, they're really, really cute. I really love them. You know, I would say that my dream would be to debut as an Aikatsu Academy VTuber, but Aikatsu is not that popular here in the West in general. Like, there's a lot of people who have never heard of Aikatsu, even if they are, like, idol anime fans. Um, so, you know, it's very, very unlikely that they'll ever make an English branch. It's really, really unlikely, so will probably never happen. Besides that, I like being Aisha. I want to stick with being Aisha. But, you know, that would probably be, like, a dream scenario for me. In fact, the chance of them making an EN branch, like, maybe there would be somewhat of a chance if they got, like, super popular as a VTuber agency in their own right. I mean, like Hololive, Niji-sanji, V-shoujo types of success. There maybe would be some kind of chance that they would, but without that, the chance is like 0.1%, you know? It's not happening. It's not happening. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, you never know. Yeah, but the neon branch could help them grow. That is true. I guess that is true. That is kind of true. But I don't know. I feel like, you know, after all, like, I feel like VTubing is not something they are going to be, like, focusing on. It's more so like a side project, I feel like, that they might be using to, like, promote other stuff that they're gonna be doing with the other iterations. Because, you know, OG Katsu has gotten, like, a new movie and stuff like that. And they might be doing the same things, like, but they're doing a collaboration movie with Aikatsu, with Pripara, so they are still definitely, like, using those other iterations. They're not, like, 100% dead or anything. They more so, I feel like the VTuber corpo they have, like, on the side is more so like a promotion or advertisement tool for the rest of the stuff that they do. So I'm not sure if they really want to, like, focus on doing VTubing and being a VTuber corpo or anything like that. But, you know, it would be nice. Would be nice. Even if I wouldn't be one of the people in an Aikatsu EN VTuber corpo, it would still be nice to, like, have those exist. I would definitely be a fan. Let's just say that. And even if they would, do EN auditions, you're not supposed to, like, talk about, like, wanting to join a certain corpo. So that already gives me minus points. You're not supposed to, like, publicly talk about it. I guess, like, I mean, this is only, like, a hypothetical, so I don't know if this would, like, even count, but I don't know. Still, it would still, like, if hypothetically they would open up auditions, the people who are here right now would know, oh, Aisha is probably going to audition for that, and you're all gonna know, you know? So that's already minus points. And, you know, it's probably not going to happen. That's why I'm talking about this. Because the possibility of that happening are very small. And as I said, even if that does happen, I'm not sure if I will actually want to do that, because, you know, there's a lot of stuff that goes into joining VTuber corpos and stuff like that. Wait, really? Yeah, you're not supposed to, like, signify in any way publicly on your socials that you are auditioning or want to audition for a VTuber company. So, obviously posts like, oh, I'm auditioning for VTuber Corpo 125. You should not say anything like that on stream or post about it or anything like that. Usually, if you want to ask in, like, comment section of auditions opening about, like, I don't know, like, about the auditions or any other kind of, like, additional info, you should not use your VTuber account to ask those questions. Just use some kind of burner account or, I don't know, like, a personal account to ask those questions, so that, because if you are asking questions like that, that is also going to signify to your audience that you want to audition or something like that. So you should not, like, disclose it publicly in any way, because that kind of, like, it's kind of like an unspoken rule. Obviously, it's not, like, stated anywhere that you shouldn't do that, but it kind of already to the company signifies that you might not be the best at keeping secrets. You might not be best at doing that, and they don't want someone who is not good at keeping secrets because there's NDAs and shit like that. So, you know. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. That's a thing that a lot of viewers, I feel like, don't know about the VTubing industry. Speaking of Aikatsu, let's do some Aikatsu songs. These charts are overcharted to hell. The Aikatsu charts that I have here are really badly overcharted. But there are no other charts for Aikatsu songs, so can't really... Don't really have anything to pick from when it comes to Aikatsu in MUSE Dash. I even sang Aikatsu songs on both of my debuts. I sang this song on my initial debut, and I sang Wake Up My Music and Start Dash Sensation on my YouTube debut. I should definitely sing an Aikatsu songs when I do a 2.0 debut. Kind of like continue the trend of me singing Aikatsu songs on debut. This is hard. Fuck. That's what I'm saying when I say overcharted to hell. Why is there so many fucking notes here? This is a relatively simple song. Does not need a chart that's this complicated. And this is not a level 8 either. Nice, they want to make it hard. Yeah, they want to make it, like, hard, but you don't have to make it super hard. Like, sometimes it's better to just make a chart simple and not hard and easy. Because sometimes just adding difficulty to a chart just makes it bad. I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. Because of that, I don't want to play these charts, you know? Because it's stupid kind of hard. It's the kind of, like, artificial hard. It's not hard because the song itself is very complicated and fast and has a lot of stuff going on in the song itself. It's hard for the sake of being hard. That's what I think. That's what I think about this shit. Just hard because they want it to be hard. It's stupid. This one I think is a good example of a still relatively hard but not overcharted chart. This one. Like, it still has some challenge to it, but it's not overcharted. Like, there's not, like, a bunch of bullshit happening. That shouldn't. This is what I'm talking about. Like, it's still like it has some challenge to it, but it's not like it's not it doesn't clash with the music itself. So I really like this fan-made chart. You're probably right. Like, it's not matching the beat kind of thing. Yeah. Because when you overchart a chart, it just doesn't match the beat. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why am I, like, it feels like the chart and the music don't match. It feels like there should be some kind of, like, hard breakcore kind of music playing. When it's actually just 1, 2, 3, I got to, you know? So it's really weird because of that. Don't overchart your things. Good things are in moderation, okay? Let's go Lolikami Requiem. By the way, my post about with the lolly manga panel got so much attention. I don't know why Twitter just decided to show people it. Twitter just went, yeah, everyone should see this. I think it has like 1,000 impressions or something. I'm just like, why? Why this post? Specifically. It was just like a throwaway little... I was reading that manga, and I was like, oh my gosh, peak fiction. I should post about this. I guess Twitter really likes lolly manga. I don't know. It's just really weird. Because I feel like because of what is said in those panels, Twitter would instead filter it out and not show many people. But the opposite happened. Weirdly. Fuck. These are custom ones? Yeah, these are the custom charts. Hello, Fime. Hello, Fime. Whoa. Whoa. Hello. Whoa. Guys, can I get an whoa in chat about that one? Little girl taking my money too. Yeah. 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 Yeah, that is the one. That is the one that I'm talking about. Yes, indeed. I don't know why it got so much attention. That I got people, not just people that I know asking for sauce in the comments. I'm just like, damn, you guys are freaky. You guys are freaks. No, I have a War County in my members emotes. Whoa. Whoa. I want to do the Rebel Path. I haven't done it on this account yet. At all. Yes, County! County! Get me some counties! I love it. I still only read one volume of that manga. I should continue, because it finished. So, you know. There's nothing keeping me from reading it. And I don't want to just abandon it. I think they get married in the end or something. That's how I found it. I, like, saw someone talking about, like, animes with an age gap relationship where at the end of the anime, they just break up. And then someone in the comments went, "Not my goat, though." And they attached, like, a panel from this manga where the main characters, like, get married. And I was like, what the fuck? I want to read that. And so obviously I got to reading. I think it only has like 65 chapters. I think it has 7 volumes or something. I want to play Cyberpunk on stream one day. I missed two of the free boss attacks. Yes. Oh, this one's a long one. It's the whole song? Damn. Did you play the DLC? I have not played the DLC. I do have it though. I played it back when people still thought that it was bad. If that's any indicator to you. Amazing game, yes, it's an amazing game. Honestly, I am of the opinion that it's always been a good game. Just needed some polish. And that the hard launch really, like, was bad on the game. And because of that, everyone just, like, labeled it as, like, this really bad game. That you shouldn't play. Even though it got fixed, like, a while before, Cyberpunk Edge Runners came out. But that's only when people started getting back into it and being like, oh wait, this game is actually fixed. This game is actually nice. And the 3.0 update, that's when people started, and the DLC, obviously. That's when people started getting back into the game and being like, oh wait, this game is actually pretty good. Because most of the players just got really turned off by it, the launch, the buggy launch, and the fact that they just, like, refunded a bunch of people for the game. I feel like a bunch of people, like, just kind of gave up on it, but it actually was always pretty good. Just needed some polish. I'd agree, I didn't have the problem a lot of people had at launch. I loved it. Yeah, me too. I didn't really have... I played it when it first launched. I literally, on launch day, had my mom go into the store and buy me a PS4 physical copy of Cyberpunk 2077. Because I was looking forward to that game so much. And I played it on, like, basically day one. And I didn't even encounter that many bugs. No, like, nothing game-breaking. Pretty sure I encountered some, like, goofy shit. But, like, not that much. Not as much as people, like, made it out to be. Like, a bunch of people made it out to be, like, there is basically, like, a bug every single second. But, like, none of them were game-breaking, and there wasn't that many of them, honestly. So, I personally loved it the first time I played it. Loved it the second time I played it. Will love it any other times that I play it as well. You know? That's why I want to play it on stream with you guys. But, I think I'm gonna be wrapping up for today. We've already been doing this for quite a while today, haven't we, guys? These days, what new games don't have bugs? Yeah, exactly. Like, honestly, looking back to, like, recent-ish, at least, releases, the only game that I can think of that didn't have, like, really bad bugs on launch is probably, Baldur's Gate. Like, that game was really polished when it came out. Had no bugs, no nothing, no major problems. Everything was just, came out the way it meant to be, and it was really good. Rare for a game to not have bugs. Yeah, we have. You did good. Yay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, Baldur's Gate is like the only one that I can really think of. Like all the other like AAA games, uh, or like massive game projects still come out with a bunch of bugs with them and have a day one patch usually. That was in early access for like 3 years. Exactly. And Baldur's Gate was like that because it was in early access for a very, very long time. And because that game was developed for a very, very, very long time. I mean, so was Cyberpunk, but not as much as Baldur's Gate, though. Not as long as Baldur's Gate. I feel like Baldur's Gate has been free, has been in development for literally forever. So, they had a bunch of time to polish that game properly. Um, but yeah, yeah. We are tomorrow gonna be going back to playing some of our story games. We're gonna be back to playing The Last of Us Part 2, which I have abandoned for a while, but I want to get back into it. So tomorrow we're playing The Last of Us Part 2. I don't even remember where we left off, so I'll have to go and watch the latest VOD that I did of it to kind of remind myself where we left off. You can do that too if you guys also don't remember what the hell was happening last time I played it, because it was a while ago. But yeah, next week, we're gonna have a regular week, 4 stream day week, also a collab next week. Very, very exciting, very, very great. But this will be it for today. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I really, really appreciate it. As always, have a great rest of your day. And mama.